Have you ever felt like life's a whirlwind, swirling around you, leaving you dizzy and disoriented? Ever found yourself lost in the chaos, wondering where you fit in? Imagine this. You're standing in the middle of a bustling street, cars honking, people rushing past, and yet, amidst all this noise, you find a moment of clarity. That moment, dear viewer, is what we're here to explore today. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, your sanctuary in the storm, where we unravel life's mysteries one thread at a time. Today, we invite you on a journey inward to discover the incredible power of focusing on yourself. But wait, what does it really mean to focus on yourself? It's more than just self-indulgence or selfishness. It's about understanding who you are at your core, peeling back the layers of society's expectations and your own insecurities to reveal the authentic you. Picture this. You're on an airplane, and the flight attendant announces, "In case of an emergency, put on your own oxygen mask before assisting others." It's a simple yet profound reminder that you must take care of yourself first before you can help anyone else. Similarly, focusing on yourself is like putting on that oxygen mask. It's a vital step towards living a fulfilling life. So, why should you care about focusing on yourself? Well, for starters, it's the key to unlocking your full potential. When you prioritize your well-being, you become more resilient, more confident, and better equipped to handle life's challenges. It's like giving yourself a superpower, the ability to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and resilience. But here's the kicker. Focusing on yourself isn't just about personal growth. It's also about making the world a better place. How? Well, think about it. When you're at peace with yourself, when you radiate confidence and kindness, you inspire others to do the same. It's like a ripple effect, spreading positivity and love wherever you go. Now, imagine a world where everyone focused on themselves in a healthy, balanced way. A world where people prioritize self-care and self-discovery, where compassion and empathy flowed freely. Sounds pretty amazing, right? Well, guess what? That world is within reach, and it all starts with you. So, dear viewer, are you ready to embark on this journey of self-discovery? Are you ready to focus on yourself and see what happens? If so, buckle up because it's going to be an incredible ride. And remember, our goal for this video isn't just to inform or entertain. It's to inspire. Our target isn't just views or shares. It's hearts touched, minds opened, and lives changed. Can we reach 100 likes together? Let's find out. Welcome to Wisdom Woven. Let's weave some wisdom together. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's spread the message of self-focus far and wide. Lesson 1: Understanding self-focus. Do you ever find yourself constantly worrying about what others think of you? It's natural to seek approval, but sometimes we forget the most important person to focus on: ourselves. Let's dive into the essence of self-focus and why it matters. Imagine you're on an airplane and the oxygen masks drop. What's the first thing they tell you? Put your own mask on before helping others. Why? Because you can't assist anyone effectively if you're struggling yourself. Similarly, in life, if you neglect your own well-being, you'll have little energy or capacity to support others. Self-focus doesn't mean being selfish. It's about recognizing your own needs, emotions, and desires without constantly seeking validation from external sources. When you prioritize self-awareness, you become more authentic and grounded in your actions. Think of your mind as a garden. If you tend to it regularly, it flourishes with positivity and growth. But if you neglect it, weeds of doubt and negativity take over. Self-focus involves nurturing your mind, cultivating thoughts that empower rather than hinder your progress. It's easy to get caught up in comparing ourselves to others, especially in today's social media-driven world. But when you focus on your own journey, you realize that everyone has their own path and pace. Embrace your uniqueness and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Self-focus also means setting boundaries. It's okay to say no when something doesn't align with your values or goals. By respecting your boundaries, you preserve your energy for what truly matters to you. Take time to reflect on your strengths, weaknesses, and areas for growth. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of personal development. When you understand yourself better, you can make informed decisions and navigate life's challenges with greater ease. Remember, self-focus isn't a destination. It's a journey. Be patient with yourself and allow room for growth. As you continue to prioritize your well-being, you'll find greater clarity, resilience, and fulfillment in all aspects of your life. So, take a deep breath, focus on yourself, and watch as the world around you begins to transform. Lesson 2: The Power of Mindfulness. Mindfulness is like a superpower we all possess but often forget to activate. It's the art of being fully present, aware of where we are and what we're doing, without being overly reactive or overwhelmed by what's going on around us. Imagine this. You're sitting in a park, feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin, hearing the gentle rustle of leaves in the wind, and noticing the vibrant colors of the flowers around you. In that moment, you're fully engaged with your surroundings, soaking in the beauty of the present moment without letting your mind wander to the past or future. Mindfulness is about bringing this level of awareness to every aspect of our lives. Whether we're eating, walking, or even just breathing, it's about tuning into the sensations of our bodies, the thoughts in our minds, and the emotions in our hearts with curiosity and kindness. When we practice mindfulness, we create space between our thoughts and reactions, allowing us to respond to life's challenges with clarity and compassion. Instead of getting swept away by our emotions or caught up in our worries, we can observe them with a sense of detachment, recognizing that they're just passing phenomena. Moreover, mindfulness isn't about trying to change or control our experience. It's about accepting things as they are, embracing both the joys and sorrows that come our way with equanimity. By cultivating this attitude of non-judgmental acceptance, we can find greater peace and contentment in our lives. Research has shown that regular mindfulness practice can have a profound impact on our physical and mental well-being. It can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression, improve focus and concentration, and enhance our overall quality of life. But perhaps the greatest gift of mindfulness is the sense of aliveness and connection it brings. When we're fully present, we're able to savor the simple pleasures of life, the taste of food, the sound of laughter, the touch of a loved one, more deeply, enriching our experience of being human. So, let's make a commitment to cultivate mindfulness in our daily lives, to slow down and savor the richness of each moment, and to awaken to the beauty and wonder that surrounds us, right here, right now. Lesson 3: Embracing Impermanence. Life is a journey, and along this journey, one of the most profound teachings Buddhism offers is the concept of impermanence. Imagine a flowing river, constantly changing, never the same from one moment to the next. That's life. Everything we experience, every emotion, every situation, is in a state of flux. Nothing stays the same forever. At first glance, this idea might seem daunting. After all, who wants to dwell on the fact that everything they hold dear will one day be gone? But here's the secret. Embracing impermanence can actually lead to profound freedom and peace of mind. When we accept that change is inevitable, we stop clinging desperately to things that are destined to pass away. Instead, we learn to appreciate them fully in the present moment. Think about your favorite flower. It blooms, it flourishes, and then, inevitably, it wilts and fades away. But would you love the flower any less because you know it won't last forever? Of course not. In fact, knowing that its beauty is fleeting makes it all the more precious. Similarly, when we realize that nothing in life is permanent, we begin to cherish each moment more deeply. We savor the laughter of loved ones, knowing that one day it will be a memory. We find joy in simple pleasures, like the warmth of the sun on our skin or the taste of our favorite meal. Every experience becomes richer, more vibrant, because we understand that it won't last forever. But impermanence isn't just about appreciating the good things in life. It's also about finding solace in difficult times. When we're going through a tough situation, it can feel like it will never end. But remembering impermanence reminds us that this too shall pass. Just as the storm clouds eventually give way to clear skies, so too will our struggles eventually fade away. So, how can we embrace impermanence in our daily lives? It starts with cultivating a mindset of acceptance and letting go. Instead of resisting change, we learn to flow with it, like a leaf carried downstream by the river. We practice mindfulness, staying present in each moment without clinging to the past or worrying about the future. And most importantly, we remember that impermanence isn't something to be feared. It's a natural part of life, and embracing it can lead to greater peace and happiness. Lesson 4: Letting go of attachments. In life, we often find ourselves clinging tightly to things, be it material possessions, relationships, or even our own identities. But what if holding on too tightly only brings us more suffering? This is where the wisdom of Buddhism shines brightly, teaching us the art of letting go. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with stones wherever you go. Each stone represents an attachment, a desire, a fear, a regret. The weight becomes burdensome, dragging you down with every step. This is what attachments do to our minds. They weigh us down, hindering our ability to move freely and joyfully through life. Buddhism invites us to examine these attachments with gentle curiosity. What are we holding on to? Why are we holding on to it? And most importantly, is it serving our well-being or causing us unnecessary pain? Letting go doesn't mean we stop caring or become indifferent. Rather, it's a profound act of self-compassion. It's about releasing the grip of attachment while still holding love and appreciation in our hearts. Consider a child clutching a handful of sand at the beach. The tighter they squeeze, the more sand slips through their fingers. But when they open their palm and let go, they discover the beauty of the grains as they dance in the sunlight. Similarly, when we loosen our grasp on attachments, we open ourselves to the beauty of life's ever-changing flow. Attachments often arise from our desires for control and permanence. We want things to stay as they are, fearing the uncertainty of change. But the truth is, everything in life is impermanent. Like leaves drifting in the wind, people come and go, circumstances shift, and emotions ebb and flow. By letting go of attachments, we learn to embrace impermanence with grace and acceptance. We understand that clinging to the past or grasping for the future only robs us of the present moment, the only moment where true happiness resides. Letting go is a gradual process, requiring patience and self-awareness. It involves acknowledging our attachments without judgment and gently releasing them when they no longer serve us. It's like pruning a tree to allow new growth or decluttering a room to create space for serenity. When we let go of attachments, we free ourselves from the chains of suffering. We no longer define our worth by external factors, but instead find inner peace and contentment that is unaffected by life's ups and downs. In the words of the Buddha, in the end, only 3 things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. So, dear friends, let us practice the art of letting go of attachments, of expectations, of anything that weighs heavy on our hearts. For in letting go, we discover the boundless freedom and joy that reside within us, waiting to be embraced. Lesson 5: Cultivating self-compassion. Self-compassion is like giving yourself a warm hug when you're feeling down. It's about being kind and understanding toward yourself, just like you would be to a close friend in need. Imagine you're feeling overwhelmed by a mistake you made. Instead of beating yourself up, self-compassion encourages you to acknowledge your feelings without judgment. Think of it this way. When a plant is struggling, you don't criticize it for not growing faster. You give it water, sunlight, and care. Similarly, self-compassion nourishes your inner growth. It's about accepting yourself, flaws and all, and recognizing that you're worthy of love and kindness. Self-compassion doesn't mean being self-indulgent or making excuses. It's about treating yourself with the same understanding and forgiveness that you would extend to others. So, the next time you're facing a challenge, try offering yourself words of encouragement and support. Research shows that self-compassion is linked to greater emotional well-being and resilience. When you're kind to yourself, you're better equipped to handle life's ups and downs. It's like building a strong foundation within yourself that helps you weather any storm. Practicing self-compassion doesn't mean ignoring your faults or avoiding responsibility. It means recognizing your humanity and embracing your imperfections with kindness. By treating yourself with compassion, you create a nurturing environment for personal growth and healing. One way to cultivate self-compassion is through mindfulness meditation. This practice involves bringing your attention to the present moment without judgment. By observing your thoughts and feelings with kindness, you can develop greater self-awareness and compassion. Another aspect of self-compassion is self-care. This includes prioritizing your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Taking time for activities that bring you joy and relaxation is essential for nourishing your soul. Remember, self-compassion is not a destination. It's a journey. It takes practice and patience to cultivate a kinder relationship with yourself. But with each small step, you'll gradually uncover a deep reservoir of love and compassion within. So, the next time you find yourself being self-critical, pause and ask yourself, what would I say to a friend in this situation? Then, offer yourself the same words of kindness and support. You deserve it. Lesson 6: The practice of meditation. Meditation is like a quiet retreat for the mind, a sanctuary where you can find solace from the chaos of everyday life. It's not about emptying your mind completely, but rather about gently guiding your thoughts and emotions to a place of calm and clarity. Just like a muscle, the more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. In meditation, you train your mind to focus on the present moment, letting go of worries about the past or anxieties about the future. Imagine sitting by a serene lake, watching the ripples of your thoughts slowly dissipate until the surface is still and clear. That's the essence of meditation, finding that stillness within yourself amidst the turbulence of life. It doesn't require any special equipment or expertise, just a willingness to sit quietly and observe. Many people find it helpful to start with guided meditations, where a soothing voice leads you through various techniques such as deep breathing or body scanning. These can be found online or through meditation apps, making it easy to incorporate into your daily routine. One of the most popular forms of meditation is mindfulness meditation, which involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. You simply observe your thoughts and feelings as they arise, acknowledging them without getting caught up in them. Another approach is loving kindness meditation, where you cultivate feelings of compassion and goodwill towards yourself and others. By repeating phrases like, "May I be happy," "May I be healthy," "May I be at peace," you gradually open your heart to greater empathy and understanding. The beauty of meditation is that it's a personal journey. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Whether you prefer to sit in silence, focus on your breath, or visualize a peaceful scene, the goal is simply to be present with whatever arises. As you develop a regular meditation practice, you may start to notice subtle shifts in your awareness and perspective. You become less reactive to stressful situations, more attuned to your emotions, and more compassionate towards yourself and others. It's important to remember that meditation is not a quick fix or a panacea for all of life's challenges. Like any skill, it takes time and patience to develop. But with consistent practice, you'll find that the benefits ripple outwards, touching every aspect of your life. So why not take a few moments each day to sit quietly and just be? You might be surprised at what you discover when you make friends with your own mind. Lesson 7. Overcoming the ego. In our journey of self-discovery, one of the greatest challenges we face is overcoming the ego. The ego is like a veil that clouds our true essence, leading us to identify with our thoughts, emotions, and external possessions. It creates a sense of separation from others and fosters desires for recognition, superiority, and control. However, Buddhism offers profound insights and practices to transcend the limitations of the ego and awaken to a deeper truth. Imagine your ego as a protective shell that you've built around yourself over the years. It shields you from vulnerability and uncertainty, but also traps you in a cycle of self-centeredness and suffering. Recognizing this, Buddhism teaches us to cultivate awareness of the ego's patterns and tendencies. Through practices like mindfulness and meditation, we learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, gradually loosening the grip of the ego's hold. One of the key teachings in Buddhism is the concept of impermanence. Everything in the world, including our ego, is subject to constant change. When we deeply understand and accept this truth, we become less attached to our self-image and more open to the flow of life. Instead of seeking validation and security from external sources, we find peace within ourselves. Another important aspect of overcoming the ego is the practice of humility. Rather than striving to prove our worth or assert our superiority, we learn to embrace our inherent interconnectedness with all beings. Humility allows us to recognize the inherent value and dignity of every individual, fostering empathy, compassion, and genuine connection. Moreover, Buddhism encourages us to cultivate a sense of non-attachment towards our possessions, achievements, and identities. By letting go of our attachment to temporary things, we free ourselves from the burden of comparison, competition, and self-judgment. This liberating mindset enables us to experience greater inner freedom and joy. Furthermore, the ego often manifests as a constant inner dialogue of self-criticism and self-doubt. Buddhism teaches us to cultivate self-compassion and self-kindness, embracing ourselves with the same love and understanding we offer to others. Through practices like loving-kindness meditation, we learn to nurture a positive and nurturing relationship with ourselves. Additionally, overcoming the ego involves transcending the illusion of separation and embracing the interconnectedness of all life. When we realize that we are not separate from others but interconnected parts of the same whole, we naturally cultivate compassion, empathy, and altruism. This shift in perspective allows us to dissolve the boundaries that divide us and experience a profound sense of unity and belonging. Furthermore, Buddhism teaches us to cultivate gratitude and contentment in our lives. Instead of constantly seeking more and striving for perfection, we learn to appreciate the blessings and opportunities that are already present. Gratitude helps us shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a deep sense of fulfillment and inner peace. In conclusion, overcoming the ego is a transformative journey of self-awareness, humility, and liberation. By practicing mindfulness, embracing impermanence, cultivating humility, letting go of attachment, and nurturing self-compassion, we can gradually transcend the limitations of the ego and awaken to our true nature. As we dissolve the barriers of separation and embrace our interconnectedness with all life, we experience a profound sense of freedom, joy, and unity. Lesson 8: Finding Inner Peace. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, finding inner peace can feel like searching for a needle in a haystack. But it's not as elusive as it seems. Imagine a serene lake, its surface undisturbed by the chaos around it. That's the kind of peace we're talking about, and it's within your reach. Inner peace starts with acceptance. It's about embracing yourself, flaws and all, without judgment. When you stop resisting who you are and where you are in life, you open the door to peace. Take a moment to breathe. Inhale deeply, filling your lungs with air, and exhale slowly, releasing tension with each breath. This simple act of mindfulness can bring you back to the present moment, where peace resides. Let go of the need to control everything. Life is unpredictable, and trying to micromanage every detail only leads to stress. Instead, surrender to the flow of life and trust that everything will unfold as it should. Practice gratitude daily. Take stock of the blessings in your life, no matter how small they may seem. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant, fostering a sense of contentment and peace. Simplify your surroundings. Clutter in your physical space can clutter your mind, making it difficult to find peace. Declutter your environment, and you'll find that a clear space leads to a clear mind. Disconnect from technology occasionally. Constant connectivity can overwhelm your senses and hijack your peace of mind. Unplug, even if it's just for a few hours, and reconnect with the world around you. Surround yourself with positivity. Seek out people who lift you up and environments that nourish your soul. Positive energy is contagious and can help cultivate a sense of inner peace. Find joy in the simple things. Life's greatest pleasures often come from the smallest moments. A warm cup of tea, a gentle breeze, a heartfelt conversation. Slow down and savor these moments, and you'll discover peace in the present. Practice forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger only weighs you down, preventing you from experiencing true peace. Let go of grudges and resentments, not for others' sake, but for your own. Connect with nature. There's a profound sense of peace that comes from immersing yourself in the natural world. Whether it's a stroll through the woods or a picnic in the park, spending time in nature can soothe your soul and replenish your spirit. Nurture your body, mind, and soul. Engage in activities that promote overall well-being, such as exercise, meditation, and creative expression. Taking care of yourself holistically lays the foundation for lasting inner peace. Remember, inner peace is not a destination but a journey. It's a daily practice of self-awareness, self-care, and self-compassion. By cultivating peace within yourself, you not only enhance your own well-being but also contribute to a more peaceful world. So take a deep breath, let go of the chaos, and embrace the peace that resides within you. Lesson 9. Connecting with others. In the vast tapestry of life, connecting with others is like weaving intricate threads of understanding, empathy, and compassion. It's the essence of our existence, the very heartbeat of humanity. Imagine a world where we truly see each other, not just with our eyes, but with our hearts. When we connect with others, we transcend the boundaries of our own ego and embrace the beauty of shared experiences. It's like finding pieces of ourselves in the souls of others, creating a mosaic of belonging and unity. Whether through a shared smile, a comforting hug, or a heartfelt conversation, these connections nourish our spirits and enrich our lives. In the fast-paced world we live in, it's easy to get caught up in our own little bubbles, oblivious to the world around us. But when we take the time to connect with others, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We learn from each other, grow together, and create meaningful bonds that transcend time and space. Connection is not just about being physically present. It's about truly listening, understanding, and empathizing with one another. It's about building bridges of trust and acceptance, where differences are celebrated and diversity is embraced. In a world often divided by walls of fear and prejudice, connection becomes the cornerstone of a more compassionate society. Think about the last time you had a deep conversation with someone where you felt truly seen and heard. Remember how it made you feel alive, understood, and connected. That's the power of human connection, a force that can heal wounds, mend broken hearts, and bring light to even the darkest corners of our souls. But connecting with others goes beyond just our immediate circle of friends and family. It extends to all beings, regardless of race, religion, or background. It's about recognizing the inherent humanity in each and every one of us and treating each other with kindness, respect, and dignity. In Buddhist teachings, the concept of interconnectedness, or dependent origination, emphasizes the interconnected nature of all phenomena. It reminds us that we are not separate, isolated entities, but rather interconnected threads in the intricate web of life. When we realize this truth, we naturally feel a sense of kinship with all beings and are compelled to act with compassion and empathy. So, how can we cultivate deeper connections with others in our daily lives? It starts with simple acts of kindness and compassion. Whether it's lending a helping hand to a stranger, offering a listening ear to a friend in need, or simply smiling at someone passing by, these small gestures can have a ripple effect that extends far beyond what we can imagine. Moreover, practicing active listening, empathy, and non-judgmental awareness can deepen our connections with others. When we approach interactions with an open heart and mind, we create a safe space for others to express themselves authentically and feel truly understood. In conclusion, connecting with others is not just a choice. It's a fundamental aspect of our humanity. By fostering meaningful connections with those around us, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to the collective well-being of society as a whole. So, let us continue to weave the threads of connection, one heartfelt interaction at a time, and watch as the fabric of our world becomes brighter, stronger, and more beautiful than ever before. Lesson 10: Applying Buddhist Principles in Daily Life. Have you ever wondered how to bring the peace and wisdom of Buddhism into your everyday life? It's simpler than you might think. Let's explore some practical ways to apply Buddhist principles in our daily routines. Start your day with mindfulness. Take a moment each morning to set an intention for the day ahead. This could be as simple as focusing on gratitude or cultivating compassion for others. Practice loving kindness towards yourself and others. Treat yourself with kindness and compassion, just as you would a dear friend. Extend the same kindness to everyone you encounter throughout your day. Cultivate awareness of your thoughts and emotions. Notice when negative thoughts arise and gently redirect your attention to the present moment. Remember, you are not your thoughts. You have the power to choose how you respond to them. Practice mindful eating. Slow down and savor each bite of your meals. Pay attention to the flavors, textures, and sensations in your body as you eat. This can help foster a deeper connection with your food and promote healthier eating habits. Simplify your life. Take inventory of your possessions and consider what brings you true happiness and what simply adds clutter to your life. Let go of the things that no longer serve you and create space for what truly matters. Cultivate gratitude. Take time each day to reflect on the things you are grateful for. This could be anything from the warmth of the sun on your face to the love of friends and family. Practice generosity. Look for opportunities to give back to others, whether it's through acts of kindness, volunteering your time, or offering support to those in need. Embrace impermanence. Remember that everything in life is transient, including both joy and suffering. By accepting this truth, we can learn to appreciate the present moment more fully. Develop patience and tolerance. Life is full of challenges and obstacles, but how we respond to them is what truly matters. Cultivate patience with yourself and others, and approach difficult situations with an open heart and mind. Foster forgiveness. Holding on to grudges only weighs us down and prevents us from experiencing true freedom. Practice forgiveness towards yourself and others, and let go of resentment and anger. Stay grounded in the present moment. It's easy to get caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. Instead, focus on the here and now, and find joy in the simple moments of everyday life. Surround yourself with supportive community. Seek out like-minded individuals who share your values and can support you on your spiritual journey. Whether it's through meditation groups, retreats, or online forums, connecting with others can provide invaluable support and encouragement. Practice self-reflection. Take time each day to reflect on your thoughts, actions, and intentions. Notice any patterns or habits that may be holding you back, and commit to making positive changes. Cultivate a sense of curiosity and wonder. Approach life with a beginner's mind, and stay open to new experiences and perspectives. This sense of curiosity can help keep you engaged and inspired on your spiritual path. Find balance in all things. Strive for balance in your work, relationships, and leisure activities. Remember to prioritize self-care and make time for activities that nourish your body, mind, and soul. Stay committed to your spiritual practice. Consistency is key when it comes to cultivating inner peace and wisdom. Make time each day for meditation, prayer, or other spiritual practices that resonate with you. Seek guidance from wise teachers and mentors. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Whether it's seeking guidance from a trusted teacher or seeking support from a spiritual community, remember that you don't have to walk this path alone. Practice non-judgment and acceptance. Let go of the need to label things as good or bad, right or wrong. Instead, embrace life as it is, with all its imperfections and complexities. Stay humble and open-minded. Remember that none of us have all the answers, and there is always room for growth and learning. Approach life with humility and a willingness to learn from every experience. Finally, be gentle with yourself. Remember that you are human, and you will inevitably make mistakes along the way. Treat yourself with kindness and compassion, and trust that you are exactly where you need to be on your journey. Conclusion. In wrapping up our journey of self-discovery and the wisdom of Buddhism, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned and how we can apply it to our lives. Firstly, remember that the path to self-focus and inner peace is a journey, not a destination. It's okay to stumble and fall along the way. What matters is that we pick ourselves up and keep moving forward with compassion and determination. Secondly, the teachings of Buddhism offer us practical tools to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Whether it's through mindfulness meditation, letting go of attachments, or cultivating self-compassion, we have the power to transform our lives for the better. Thirdly, let's not forget the importance of connection. While focusing on ourselves is crucial, so is connecting with others. Building meaningful relationships based on kindness and understanding enriches our lives and strengthens our sense of community. Now, as we conclude our exploration, I invite you to take action. Take a moment each day to practice mindfulness, even if it's just for a few minutes. Notice the sensations of your breath, the sights, and sounds around you. Allow yourself to let go of worries and fears, even if only for a moment. Additionally, find ways to cultivate compassion, both for yourself and for others. Offer a kind word or gesture to someone in need. Practice forgiveness, letting go of grudges and resentments that weigh you down. Furthermore, consider incorporating meditation into your daily routine. It doesn't have to be complicated. Simply find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath. Allow your mind to settle and find peace in the present moment. Moreover, remember to be gentle with yourself. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is inner peace. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and be patient with yourself as you continue on your journey. Lastly, Share your newfound wisdom with others. Spread kindness and compassion wherever you go. Be a source of light in a world that often feels dark. In conclusion, by focusing on ourselves and embracing the teachings of Buddhism, we can uncover a profound sense of peace and fulfillment within. Let's embark on this journey together, one mindful step at a time. Thank you for joining us on Wisdom Woven. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to continue exploring the path of self-discovery and inner wisdom.